Welcome to another episode of Vet in the Van. Just gonna chip over there on the sand. We're in Darwin. No more Broome episodes, which is always good. So this episode is going to be 1,800 kilometres of a road trip of us going from Broome to Darwin. Now, the original intention was to punch it out in 3 days, but 1,800 Ks, 3 kids, this is never going to happen. 3 days. So we sort of did it in a week-ish. We did most of it in the 3 days, and then we went through Catherine, and then Catherine had that COVID outbreak, and oh God, craziness. But all good now, kicking back at the Big Four, just outside of Darwin, and I'll tell you what, it is empty. There's like a couple of vans here, and I'll probably talk about it later, but we've got the pool, the splash park, the jumping pillow, and the camp kitchen to ourselves. So there's that. Anyway, we will pick up from where we left off. Just left Broome and on the road. Enjoy. First stop on our way to Darwin is this boab tree. So we're about an hour out towards Fitzroy Crossing, almost at Derby, and there's just this random huge boab tree. But I don't know, how old do you reckon it'll be, Tans? Any idea? I don't know how old they get. I don't know how old boab trees get. Looks like it's had some serious graffiti going on. But the texture on these trees is awesome. So the other cool thing is all the termite mounds have changed. So we had all these red termite mounds back around Broome.
That were big and fat.
Yeah, exactly, and they've all changed now. So they've all become these skinny little yellow ones, greeny yellow ones, which is kind of cool. And there's toilet paper and rubbish everywhere because just, you know, it wouldn't be a stop if there wasn't toilet paper and rubbish. Anyway, they're just majestic trees. They just look so weird. Anyway, break the drive. Don't know how far we'll get today, but we'll keep on driving. Enjoy the adventure. The tyres are hot, yeah, they will be hot. So, where? I don't know. Oh yeah, no, it's not a pheasant. It's like a crow. Anyway.
It was massive.
No, it's not that big. It's just a crow.
The sun's in my eyes. I can't see it.
Anyway, we have made it to Ellendale rest stop, which is about half an hour out of Fitzroy Crossing. So we've punched out a fair few Ks already. So we're going to stop here, have some dinner, and then we're going to keep on going.
And glass.
See how many Ks we can get today. So anyway, call it a rest stop, 24 hours. We think we can get to another free camp on the other side of Halls Gap. So it's at about 200 or 300 Ks away from here. So that'll pretty much bite into the trip a fair crunch. But I don't know, I don't want to drive too much at night. We'll see how we go. We'll see what the wildlife's like on the road. Don't want to run into a cow or anything. Anyway, you're probably just glaring into that sun the whole time. I think I was giving you a nice sunset, but I was probably just like blinding you with sun. You couldn't see my face. Anyway, dinner time. End consultation. So we made it to 8 o'clock. So that was
Longest time.
6 hours.
6 hours. Longest drive ever had.
Except for the Nullarbor. The Nullarbor was longer. But we've still got an 8-hour day tomorrow and an 8-hour day on Saturday to pump out our 1,800 kilometres.
Yeah.
So we'll see how we go. Anyway, get the stuff off to bed.
Longer than the Nullarbor.
It's way longer than Nullarbor. Get the stuff off to bed. Get the stuff off the bed and then go to bed. I'll see you in the morning. Buddy, blowing a gale. 8:30. We're pretty much ready to go. The boys have cleaned the windows, so we got rid of all the bug splatters. But check this campsite out. What's this place? Hang on, I have to remember what this place is called. What's this place called again, Tans? I'll pop it down there. But it's one of the 2 rest stops, sort of between Fitzroy Crossing and Halls Creek, I think. But great for the wind. But no, there's no one else here. We had a really peaceful night last night. It's blowing a gale this morning. But have a look at the scenery though. That is pretty epic. So we're gonna be taking off in about half an hour or so into a 40 kilometre an hour headwind. So I'm guessing the fuel efficiency until about lunchtime is not going to be great. It's about 5 hours to. I feel like I should be a CNN reporter in a hurricane. Hang on, let me get behind the van. Oh, that's better. It's about 5 hours to Kununurra, and so we reckon we should be able to punch that pretty easily. 5 or 6 hours, depends if we stop on the way. We'll probably stop at a few spots on the way. Maybe check out the Bungles really quickly, see how we go for time. But we're going to come back here anyway because we've still got to do the whole gib. So that's for another now. But for now, back on the road, more Ks. Here we go. Maybe see you at Kununurra or stop along the way. Then a quick bite to eat at the iconic, absolutely iconic, random spot in the middle of nowhere to pull over and eat. It is completely amazing because it has a tree and that tree provides shade and that shade keeps us cool.
And
Outside of that,
mozzies. And it also attracts a whole bunch of mozzies.
and it attracts a whole bunch of mozzies apparently. So anyway, we're past Halls Creek and we're still doing well and it's lunchtime. And I tell you what I do love about going on these big drives is it allows you to really appreciate the changes in scenery, because you only really travel 100 Ks and the scenery changes. It gets greener, it gets rockier or redder or more yellow tinges. And I tell you what, it is so green at the moment. And Toby, like this could be in Victoria. The grass is, I tell you what, I bet there's some fat cows around here. But anyway, so lunchtime, random stop in the middle of nowhere. And we're gonna hit the road again and keep on cracking. I think towards Kununurra, but let's see how we go. And they've got staffs. Tans is killing flies. Look at that, look.
They're evil looking
So look at
flies.
defiance.
They're pointy.
Pointy flies at random stop in the middle of nowhere out past Halls Creek. There you go, heard it first here. So when you're coming up through to Kununurra, you go way through the Cockburn Ranges, and man, oh, this just makes us just hum for the Gib. So we haven't done the Gib yet, and there is a plan for the Gib, but it's not yet. But it is just stunning, absolutely stunning. So I think this is technically, Tance, correct me if I'm wrong here, this is technically the end of the Gib, just at the Cockburn Ranges. As you come into a question, we're almost to where the Gib ends. And so yeah, just we've done like what would be the Gib, the bit below it, we've done in 24 hours. But no, we will be back to do the Gib. It's some of them, check out the boab tree. Some of these trees are just like unbelievable. So yeah, it's one of the good things about driving these big Ks. As I said before, the scenery is just magic. And coming into the wet season, they've had a fair dump of rain here. So, I mean, you can probably see by some of the footage, just let this guy go past, you can see by some of the footage that it's beautiful and green. This other guy's going to go as well. That's the way, son. Keep it going. There we go. Anyway, we're almost to Kununurra, so we'll see you there. And we have made it to Kununurra. Finally, about 5 o'clock. Boys are having fun. Air conditioning's on, Tanya's in the shower, and we are going to the pub. So there's 2 pubs here. I think one's a bit family friendly, so I'm humming for a Palmer. Eli, are you having a Palmer?
Yeah.
Charlie, what do you reckon you'll have?
To blow some energy
Charlie will probably have a Palmer too.
Great way to blow in.
These guys can blow some energy. Probably try and have a quick swim.
Hippie.
Then get ourselves settled in for the evening, go to bed, get up in the morning, and keep driving. But no, we've come to the, I think it's the Waterfront Caravan Park. I don't know, one of them, but it's Caravan Park. It does the job. Good morning. We are 9 o'clock. Oh, what was that?
Boabs.
Boabs. More boabs. There's lots of boabs up here. Kununurra. 9 o'clock and we are on the road. We have our ice lattes. So we were staying at the
Kimberley Land
Waterfront.
Another Boab.
Another boab. Kimberley Land Waterfront Caravan Park, and it was actually really nice. We were only there for one night. We went to, what was the pub called?
Kimberley Grand
Hotel
Sports
Resort.
Bar.
Yeah, because everything else was shut. Look, the food was actually not too bad. Everything else, like Broome, no one around here can get staff because there's no backpackers, so that is what it is. But no, the caravan park is really nice. Couldn't get waterfront because of the wet season, because otherwise you'd be bogged there. But apparently it's the best coffee in town, apparently. And that was evident this morning when half the town seemed to pop up to get...
Gummy.
And there's a croc there called Gummy. We went down looking for him twice and couldn't find him, so... Anyway, we have got another 5-hour drive in front of us. Probably stop a few points along the way, heading towards Katherine in the Northern Territory. Indeed. So, journey continues. See you along the way. And here we are. How long ago when did we cross into WA?
January.
January. So January, and it's now mid-November. And Thank you for visiting Western Australia, mate. I tell you what, WA, we missed so much stuff, and we will be back for sure. But WA leads on to the NT. So yeah, time to hit the Northern Territory. How exciting! Wet season and all. So yeah, we got a lot on. It's been a big weekend. Anyway, Northern Territory, away we go. Oh, and that means it's time for a... It's been a while. Northern Territory photo! In the Northern Territory.
WA-NT border.
WNT
Welcome
border.
to the Northern Territory
Welcome.
Super Muscles.
See you in the NT.
Yeah, Super Muscles.
Ready, steady, go! Oh no, Toby! Keep going, my man! Keep going! And into the territory! Here we are! Look out, everyone's got a sticker. Oh, we don't have stickers, we're just not that cool. Poor Daddy. Apparently Tanya wanted to get that shot, but she didn't want me in the photo, so... This is the tough life I live. It's hard being the dad. Anyway. Okay, so another little stop on our journey
Welcome, Baba.
to a sacred site for the, and I hopefully won't say this wrong, Nalabalingab people. Nalilabingag. I think I may have said that right, which is Gregory's tree out here in the middle of nowhere. Now apparently Augustus Gregory was one of the early pioneers back in the 1850s, and he surveyed a lot of this area. And so Gregory's tree, or Nalingab, Charlie's just stopping randomly on the path. So the tree, obviously the tree dates, the significance of the tree dates further back than that for the indigenous people of this land, but it's right on the Victoria River. So yeah, it's only half a k's walk in the blistering heat with the flies and everything, but it's good to break the drive. So let's go check it out. They're historically listed, World Heritage listed boabs. So I think that's worth checking out. And Toby's getting left behind because he's decided that every single boab seed that he finds, he wants to carry. So he's now carrying. Toby, come on, my man.
Number and 5 was good.
Toby.
Baba, you're getting left behind.
Up here he comes with an arm full of, but don't trip over. With an arm full of, have you got enough seeds there? All right, anyway, let's go check this out. Immediate observation about the Northern Territory is quality of the roads goes down and the speed limit goes up. So it's 130 all the way along here. And I don't know if anyone does 130, but I reckon I'm lucky if I can do 90 or maybe even 100 on some of the straight bits. Because I think whenever they have floods here, it just washes the roads away, and it's just so much distance that they don't get a chance to fix it. But lots and lots of Boabs. We're just at a random rest stop in the middle of nowhere. Probably, what are we, 130 k's out to, what's the next town? Timber Creek. So we're just going to bolt on to Timber Creek, get some fuel and keep on going. But it's so remote out here. It's literally like middle of just nowhere. Back in Iron Country too, which is good to see. Anyway, it is a lovely little restaurant. It's a bit of, tyres and vandalism and a bit of graffiti. What I want to know.
It's not that bad though.
So
Like,
come over here.
trees.
So this is the bit I need to understand this better. So I've got this one tank here. I don't know what it is. What do you reckon this is? It's a tank of some description, and it's like covered in graffiti. And so who goes to all the trouble to come out here into the middle of nowhere and graffiti something? It's like the Boabs. What does it say? It says, water not suitable for drinking. With some profanities underneath it that I won't mention.
Yeah,
Good culture.
And also can drink water.
Outside lies within. Peel a mandarin. Love has just begun. Anyway, moving on. I'll see you at the next stop. Oh, all right. So we have made it. Not in Darwin yet. Not quite in Darwin yet. We have stopped about an hour outside of Darwin at Adelaide River, which is like this little tiny little caravan park next to it, like behind a service station and a pub. And it is amazing. It's got like 4.5 stars on Wikicamps, and you can see why, because this place, I think during the high season, it's pretty much one van in, one van out. Like, people are just desperate to get in here because it's like just outside. It's right next to the national park. There's only maybe a dozen spots here, but like awesome little camp kitchen, and you're just nestled in these like super cool little grassy sites, clean laundry, bathroom, all that stuff. And this is it. It's pretty much like Lombardina. It's just greener and more tropical. And yeah, there's just that's it. And then in through here, in amongst the palms, is like this beautiful swimming pool, which we will absolutely make good use of. So yeah, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. That's 17 or so, about 17 or so sites. Powered, water, grassy, awesome. So, and the best bit is $27 a night. $27 for power, water, and 3 kids. So we can't really top that. And it's right next to a pub. So we're going to go and have a pub meal. Now, you do something, Paul. We're like an exponential curve with our Darwin. We did the hard yards to begin with, and now we've sort of slowed down because there's all this COVID going on up here at the moment. So we're just hanging out in the background. Look, here you go. This is a sign of the times. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, so first time in a long time that we've had to put a mask on. And, you know, heart goes out to all those people who are like, well, I've had masks on for the last 12, 18 months, which is fair enough because a lot of people have. But because they've had those cases in Catherine, They've got a mask mandate in all of the Northern Territory now. So all Territorians have got to don the mask. So it's worth it for the pub grub anyway, though, because the food here is apparently amazing. So anyway, let's go with some food, put our masks on and stay #COVID safe. We're both double vaxxed anyway, so vaxxed and waxed. I think I said that last time. Look at you. Wow. Look, I am your father. So we probably need, in Darwin now, we probably need to get better masks. We'll get something classy. I don't know.
I need a black one.
We'll get a black one. It's black cool. Anyway, dinner time. Alright, so I think that's it. Try that again. Alright, so I think that's it for this episode, guys. What do you reckon?
Yeah.
Yeah. So look, in this episode we didn't quite make it to Darwin. We got about an hour and a half out of Darwin. But then Adelaide River, we stayed there for a week. So I'm going to put that into the next episode because it's just a cracking little spot. But we are in Darwin now, and I'll put that probably in the next episode. Can you please?
Bunny ears.
Anyway, hope you liked it, and we'll catch you soon.